You can see the hands stay in front of my body center, the club stays back here. You know, so many players need to have this look where the hands are right here at, you know, just at the side of their hip, and that club is still parallel to the ground. We see so many golfers right here, and that's when they're losing the club face. This is one of the best golf swings in the world right here. Absolutely one of my favorite golf swings of anybody that I teach. And enjoy. Typically what we see is the arm work that way versus when the right elbow's in front of the pocket, the club release is a lot later, gives you a lot more forward shaft lean. Big time X factor to getting forward shaft lean in the swing. The feeling I like you to work on when you're out here, I like you to work that right elbow in front. When you play, I'm all about the back of that left arm. It's such an easy thought. They both accomplish the same thing, but this one's a little bit more of the technical work of what needs to really be done, but it's not like this doesn't accomplish that.
Yeah.
But in competition, that'll stabilize the face and really help you commit to every shot.
Okay.
Easier thought to think about the lead side than the trail side. I never make this a trigger for my swing at all. Always the lead side. Get in here. Go back to that chest high position to where you know you're connected and guaranteeing connection. And take some rehearsals where you really feel that right elbow working into your belly button more in front of you. See, most people stick it right on the side of their body, and the way that I like to talk about this is, you know, if I'm skipping a rock and my arm's on the side of my body and I let it go this way, well, not only do I lose the speed, I lose the club face, right? And for you know, if I'm skipping it, I didn't show you the good example, elbow in front, right? Watch, elbow in front. And that gives me the leverage that I need to get more power. Plus in golf, that elbow in front, look at this, stabilizes the club face. For me, personally, what that feels like, it feels like my right elbow doesn't just work into the side of my body like so many do and then it breaks down like that. I feel like mine literally goes to the belly button. You know, and I think this is pretty cool. I think Ben Hogan used to wear these cardigans, right, that had, you know, they're like wool. And there'd be like you could burn them out right here. And it would just, you could see the wear mark if he used to rock them for more than a day or two. That was a good example there. Yeah, that was just right elbow in front right there. And the back of my left arm pulling. I literally feel like I'm pulling. And a little secret, and you've worked out with Cody before too. Cody gets that tension band, throws it up in the door or whatever, and just really feeling that back of that left arm. Hop in there, do that drill for me. Just pause, accelerate the right elbow, almost like the right elbow is the first thing to move from the top of your swing. Obviously the hips will be working with it, but the feeling is that the elbow is moving ahead as you constantly rotate. And whenever we say something like elbow moves first, our players always know that does not mean slow the body down. ABR, always be rotating. That's always our slogan right there. So she's gonna keep ripping through these, but her elbow's just gonna be in front of it or feeling like it's faster than the body in these next couple swings here. We're gonna see what that does to her club face through impact. And what's cool is too, it's not just the right elbow, it's the lead arm being more dominant in the golf swing. You know, I personally feel when I hit a golf ball, a lot of my better players would say the same thing, the left arm for me being a right-handed golfer, if I have a chain connected all the way down my left arm, all the way to my pocket, I feel from the top of the swing that as my left pocket goes back, my left arm is pulling through. A great visual there. Let's say there's a wall right here, okay? That wall is set up all the way up the left side of my body. My hip bumps up against it. I want to feel like my left pocket's turning inside that wall right here as there's a nail in the wall and I'm hammering the nail as I go through, and the club will get there later. It's almost like I'm fully rotated, then the club hits the golf ball as opposed to before that, okay? Yeah, this is turning, but the arms have to be working with it, you know, and one thing I give my young ladies a hard time about is really getting in the gym and exercising and, you know, building up their shoulder strength. This is the connecting point to the body. So, you know, if these aren't really strong, it's gonna be a little harder for them to get the arms back in front of them. My least two favorite looks in golf, right here. 1, 2. I like to see 1, 2. Arms always in front of the body. For our viewer right here, here's the hammering the nail look. So a lot of times we'll do pump drills with our players just like this. You can see the hands stay in front of my body center, the club stays back here. You know, so many players need to have this look where the hands are right here at, you know, just at the side of their hip, and that club is still parallel to the ground, we see so many golfers right here, and that's when they're losing the club face. Yeah, that was the best one of the day right there. You feel that?
Mm-hmm.
The more aggressive you get with that left arm, get some speed to it too, okay? I feel like you really get it through there now with some gas. And the great thing is, the same thing that's gonna give you speed, the hips and the handle going through, the same thing that's gonna give you speed is gonna stabilize that club face. And I actually believe that because the hands are faster, the club lags more. Club lagging behind. There you go. That's the sound we want, that's the ball flight we want.
Should I be turning my upper body to get it back there, or should my upper body be staying towards the ball and then?
No, I want you to feel like your left shoulder is literally initiating that move and pushing your hands back there.
Okay.
So if you look at this, you know, I don't need to break this down to where you are too thoughtful at it because you already do this naturally, but a lot of players don't understand this, so I'm going to help them with this. We're not turning from here. We're turning from here and here. These two move, this stays flexed. And what's nice is that's a way of helping the feeling of my body is constantly turning, but it's building up. The turn's building up with my arms and hands and everything arriving together. A lot of people do what? They turn from here and then everything kind of over-rotates too early. And then the arms and hands have to lift to the top and the pressure's already back in the heel for half of the backswing. Whereas this helps it build. So right pocket, right shoulder, left shoulder, you know, those are all things that I feel slightly moving in my takeaway. The only reason it doesn't look like it's a huge turn is because that right knee stays solid and flexed. But as far as the upper body, yes, just your left shoulder, your chest should be moving that club back. I don't want to see this stay there and then this go like this, because look what would happen. If you did literally what you said, this would be at the ball, this right here would be
behind it,
wrapping behind you, and then even further behind you. It should stay right there nice and centered, okay? Oh, dude, that is just so pretty. Oh, I wonder if you were to know, like these, you know, here's the thing. When your hand path, forget the club, is connected to your body's turn, that lead arm is where Will's is, right on his shoulder plane. He can then rotate around his left side, and look where the club comes back down with connection. Right back on plane. Okay, if I have my hands lifted to the top and picked up, this thought does not work, because now you're going to be dead over the top as a result. And look at this. What do you guys notice about this guy's shirt? Do you see that? The head cover's not there, but he's got that thing tucked. Just show him what you do. Show him before it was. What do you do? You just take a little pinch right there?
Yeah, just throw it right under.
He's been doing that, by the way, guys, the whole time. We haven't said anything about it.
It's a habit at this point.
It's a habit at this point. People always ask me, like, how am I going to get that feeling of the head cover? I go, well, come on, just give me a little something under there. I used to go like this. It was my pre-shower routine. I used to go up. I would literally grab a pinch of the armpit. I just twist it to create a little ball, and I'd stick it under there so I could feel that under there.
Yeah.
And I used to just, I'd walk in with that right side just clamped in there. It's always helped me when I was young. I used to do that all the time at your age. Oh, dude, that was so much better right away. So much better.
Felt good.
Yeah. Check this out, guys. All right, look at this. Look at the transition. Coming down. Tell me if this is any better.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh. Look at that face control. It's the only way I'd ever give a player this advice. Have a great backswing first, and then do it. It's not something that you want to do from a manipulative position where the hands and arms are floating at the top and then it does come straight over the top. Anytime you make a backswing change, guys, takeaway change especially, there's no reason not to give a little rehearsal move off the takeaway. At Forzak Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.